Hello, everybody. Eric here with a special Saturday holiday video. This is something I wrote, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years ago. And I normally share it on Facebook every year. And last year I shared it on Twitter. But I decided, what the hell, I'll make a video and post it. You get to see me reading something. How exciting. This is a visit from the great old ones, with apologies to Clement C. Moore, who, of course, is the author of A Visit from Old St. Nick. I tried to follow the line structure and the pace and everything, but we'll see how it goes. I don't have any Christmas clothing or anything, so you just get me as I am reading something, and we'll see how it goes. As I said, so here we go. This is A Visit from the Great Old Ones. The title is a little deceptive because, spoilers, Great Old Ones don't actually show up. But what are you going to do? I hope you enjoy A Visit from the Great Old Ones. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the land mankind was preparing to make its last stand. The weapons were loaded and kept very near. We had to be ready, soon they would be here. The children were quiet, the dog didn't bark, for they all knew to fear what was out in the dark. Ma had her chainsaw, and I had my gun. We would fight to the death, there was nowhere to run. From out of the woods came a horrible sound. I picked up my shotgun and chambered around. I stepped to the window and peeked through the boards. They were quickly approaching, the great monster hordes. The sky was cloudless, the moon fully round, and yesterday's snow still covered the ground. The first wave of monsters gave me a fright, but I girded my loins and got ready to fight. There were vampires and werewolves and things I knew not. We fired our weapons till the barrels grew hot. Behind the first wave, the zombies now came. My God, I thought, I know them by name. There was Charles and Richard and Susan and Ken, followed by Kathy and Jordan and Michael and Ben. The house soon was surrounded by the ravenous dead. As we reloaded our weapons, I yelled, "Aim for the head!" There were so many creatures, even those that could fly. Dragons and harpies and bats filled the sky. Swooping out of the air, at the windows they flew. Glass shattered, boards splintered. Soon they would get through. The children, my wife, and myself, how we fought. But as the carnage continued, it seemed all for naught. The blood covered snow was stained a dark red, and I feared that all of us soon would be dead. Amidst all the monsters, I noticed a man, and somehow I knew this was all part of his plan. Dressed all in black, still he stood out in the night, for his face seemed to glow with an evil delight. He had beady red eyes and a great crooked nose, and I could see bugs crawling all over his clothes. He lifted his arms and started to chant. It sounded to me like a crazy man's rant. The monsters responded and swelled like the tide, and despite our best efforts, they made it inside. We fought hand to hand with chainsaws and knives. With great desperation, we fought for our lives. Fangs and claws and tentacles slashed. As they moved in for the kill, my hopes were dashed. Little Timmy went down, a stinking zombie's meal. The sight made me numb, I could no longer feel. Sandra and Katie, my daughter and wife, though they fought bravely, soon gave up their life. Covered in blood, I could fight no more. I dropped my weapons and fell to the floor. The monsters that encroached soon stepped aside as the man dressed in black approached with a glide. He said with a smile and a glint in his eye, "The old ones have come. Now the whole world will die." That's it. There you have it. I did screw up one part. Uh, Mixed up some words, but you wouldn't even know that if I hadn't told you, I think. Um, just one spot. Just switched two words around, but it went well, I think. That's it. Just a little something. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope everyone's having, we'll just say, hope everyone's having a good weekend. I know some people have to work over the holidays. I had 3.5 days off, so that was nice. Here all alone. Family's out of town this year because of some family business that had to be taken care of. But that's okay. I'm going to eat some lasagna and maybe watch some horror Christmas movies or just read comics or read a book. Who knows what I'm going to do? I am free. So yeah, that's it. I don't really have a question for this video, I guess, unless, do you celebrate any holidays? There you go. There's your question. Do you celebrate any holidays during this season? And if so, do you have any special traditions? My family celebrates Christmas. I go along with it, I guess. You know, exchange gifts and all that, eat the big meal. Although traditional Christmas food, not my favorite. We do have a pickle hunt. There's a pickle ornament that gets put in the Christmas tree, and whoever finds it gets a special prize. It's usually like a big bag of M&Ms or something. That's about it. Every Christmas Eve, my stepfather reads A Visit from Old St. Nick. Because they're out of town, we had to do it over a Zoom call. So everybody was zoomed in, and he read it, and then everyone chatted. Had people from Florida, Alabama, California, Ohio. I think that's it. I think that's as spread out as we are. But normally, all the people in Ohio get together for it, and then those out of state just call in on the cell phones. We don't do a whole video thing. That's all. I'm fine with just having a day off to myself, doing nothing, being a bum. Yeah, that's all I've got for you. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I think I already said that, but it's early. It is 6:37 in the morning. But I'm used to being up super early to go to work, so even on the weekends, I tend to wake up. I'll probably take a nap at some point today. All right, there you go. Again, I hope everybody has a good weekend. And yeah, I really don't have anything else to add. So if you have any comments or questions, please put them in the comments below. I'd say comments are open for spoilers, as I usually do, but what are you going to spoil? Please like, share, and subscribe. If you'd care to follow me on other social media, my Twitter is @Ronin5757. My Instagram is EricSmith5757. On Instagram, I post pictures of books, comic books, board games, and fuzzy animals. I forgot that part, so it's EricSmith5757. That's Eric with a K, ErikSmith 5757. That's all I've got for you this time, so until next time, read more books.